Hello, everyone. Welcome to Arcana Homesteading. We're your hosts, Sherry
and Shauna.
And today we're talking about 4 perennial plants on your homestead.
We're working on the title.
The title is a work in progress.
Yeah.
But yeah, perennials are awesome because that means that they are growing all year, just in case you did not know that. Especially when they're medicinal, that means that you're getting that benefit all year long and you have access to it. So it's always nice to have, medicinal.
It can go dormant but come back, but
right.
So it might not be growing all year, except for our first one we're talking about. Rosemary.
Yes, and just a super hardy plant. Like, you cannot fucking kill this shit. And it is an evergreen, so it's always going to be green and pretty.
So, yeah, it smells amazing.
Smells absolutely amazing, and there's a ton of medicinal benefits.
Yeah, it attracts bees, so you can plant it. And
when it does flower.
And the deer stay away from it, so you don't have to worry about if you're planting it like outside of like a enclosed garden space or something, or you don't have. So like, don't worry about deer.
It can get very, very large. So definitely keep that in mind wherever you plant it. It's not going to be like a small plant.
It's going to be a rosemary bush.
Yeah, gigantic. And it'll just grow as big as you let it, kind of thing. We've had ours for like basically ever since we put our garden in. And it was, that has to have been at least 20 years ago. It's the same fucking plant. And it's huge, and it's just great. And we always have rosemary, and it's amazing.
And sometimes we'll harvest so much of it because we'll like use it, for weddings and stuff like that. And you just still like, even when you harvest a shit ton of it, you're still like, wow, that plant is huge. It doesn't even look like it. You're just like, oh, that's still there.
Still very large. Yeah.
So rosemary is really good for circulation, and it's super easy to use. So you can, take some. I always just throw like a sprig of rosemary in my tea in the morning, and it tastes good. It doesn't make it. You would think it would make it taste like super, because like rosemary is such a strong scent to it. You think it would like.
There definitely is a little bit of a kick
taste
for sure,
but it's not like, I don't know. I don't mind. I like it.
I don't mind it at all, and I enjoy it.
Actually,
yeah, exactly.
So it's like, but it's weird because you think it would like taste more like it smells. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like a stronger, perfumier taste.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's a perfumey taste though.
Not at all.
It's
like it.
Yeah, maybe that just could be us though. But if you didn't want to put it in your tea, that's a super easy way to have it like every fucking day. But you could make rosemary oil, another really easy thing, and it beats buying it. Like, if you went on Amazon and looked at rosemary oil, it's going to be, I don't even know.
Because we don't buy it.
Because we don't buy it, but it's going to be expensive. And you can easily make it. So
yeah, and you can just make it just like any kind of oil, but the easy way is just to, throw it in some oil and let it sit there for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yes.
Rosemary oil, you did it. It also is like it has anti-inflammatory properties, antibacterial properties. It's just like, the list is huge for rosemary. It has so many things. It helps with headaches. Like I said, that's because of like the circulation of like getting your blood moving and everything else. So it is super easy to grow. Even if you get it as a small plant, like Sherry said, it will get huge.
You do have to get it established. Like, you can't like skimp on the water and shit when it's first.
Like that first year.
Just like
most things, though.
Yeah. Are you talking into the back of your microphone?
No.
No, you're not.
I did it.
You just have a very tiny voice. It's fine. We love you anyways. You might want to turn you up a bit because you're.
Am I on this one?
I don't fucking know.
Well, do I look bigger now? No, I almost look smaller. Why do I always do this?
I don't know.
So hard. There. How about that? Is that better?
There you go.
I did it.
It's good.
Anyways, yeah, like that first year, just like most plants, you have to kind of like baby it, or not baby it. I wouldn't say that. Like, it's not like a freaking, I don't even know.
No, it's not. It doesn't take a lot. You don't have to baby it. But what I'm saying is, you couldn't like not water it for days and days and days and think that's going to be hardy.
Once it is established, you can not water it for days and days and days.
I mean, there was a time before, like there was a, when we first put our garden in, my dad was taking care of it a little bit, and then our great aunt was taking care of it, and then it went. She no longer could take care of it. She got to a certain age. I was still like a young adult, and I was having like babies, and
she busy.
Yeah, busy. I was not in any shape to take care of her garden. Well, at that point, like, I don't know. I just wasn't, you wouldn't even think about it. And there was years. I mean, there was probably years that plant did not get watered. I'm not even joking.
No, I absolutely believe you. I have.
And it completely withstood it all.
Yeah. They drought tolerant. No problems.
It's just like crazy to me that it survived all that, because there was years when no one was taking care of that garden.
Rosemary is truly amazing, and the fact that you still can get medicinal benefits from it and ignore it is just like
it's a win-win.
It's great.
Yeah.
I have a huge rosemary plant in like I want it to be my food forest eventually, but right now it's just like our like out, not vegetable garden, but like our flower garden, if you will. I have to we still have to fence it in for it to be, anyways, you guys don't care. But anyways, so I have a huge one in there that is like beautiful and lush and amazing. And then I have another one that rosemary plant that came with, like when we moved in, it was already there.
Yeah.
And like big and stuff like that. I never water that thing. Ever.
Yeah. No,
not
just
once. Like
it's miraculous what they can live through. And like they get water from the rain when it does rain, but we have many months in a row where it doesn't rain, obviously.
California, we have droughts, droughts.
There's
and
no
it's
water.
Like, yeah, and it might get a little like scraggly, like I'm thirsty a little bit, but it's not like going to die. So it's pretty incredible. So rosemary, put it on your list. If you don't have one, get one.
Yep.
And you don't even need to get several. You could. You won't need to. If you want to be like, I want an evergreen bush that is easy to take care of and drought tolerant, all the things and whatever, then you should fucking get it.
Great. Yes.
That you're like, if you want to like line something or want it to be.
because it can be so pretty, and especially when you do water them, they will stay very, very green. They're very, very pretty. Like, when it wasn't being watered, it was like it turns almost like a.
And the bees love them.
Yeah, when they flower, I know, so pretty.
Kind of like periwinkle, actually.
Yeah.
But I actually wanted to put some. And I have that space in front. I don't have anything there right now. So we have like in front of our house, and in front of our porch, we have like a little, it's supposed to be a flower bed, right? But we have nothing growing in that flower bed because like everything always is like jumping down and stepping in there, dogs and the kids and our.
Oh, I was like,
you know that spot?
Flower bed. Yeah, it's a very long spot.
It's huge. It also it gets, in the winter, because we need to fix our gutters are breaking, so it was just a shit ton of water falls right there, and so nothing that I have put there has been able to withstand all these harsh things, like lots of rain and kids
rosemary
and dogs, but I feel like rosemary would look pretty, and I could keep it in that little area,
exactly.
So I was planning on doing that. I just haven't done it yet because I'm lazy. No, I'm not. I'm just really busy. I'm also lazy.
I was gonna say, put it on
a little bit of A and
B, ever-growing list.
Right. God. I love when the time changes, falling back an hour, I don't mind it. Okay. I like having the extra hour. Yeah. But then the fact that it gets dark and it's fucking 5 o'clock.
No.
And I like the darkness. I love the darkness. But
But unfortunately when it's dark, there's not a lot that can obviously get done outside. You know what I mean? And so your time is limited.
And it's fucking cold.
It's fucking freezing. And you're just
the sun goes down and it's freezing all of a sudden. And you're just like, well, fuck, I'm going to have to go inside and sit by my fire and drink hot chocolate now.
Exactly.
But
you're forcing me. So way to go.
But it's crazy that because I like, I don't know. Because some people are like, I hate the time change. I hate it being dark out. It's I love the darkness, but it totally makes me understand why farmers got up with the sun, because when the sun went down, they didn't have any light. It's not like they could go inside and be like, flick, originally when they wasn't electricity, they had to they had their little lamps, but that would it's fucking dark. What is your lamp going to do? Nothing.
Those fucking oil
gonna
lamps.
do nothing.
Yeah, but except burn your house down.
Yeah, like that's why they got up so early, because they didn't get up with the sun and then go to bed like when the sun went down, is because that's all the light they had. That's like they had to.
Yeah, highly unfortunate. I cannot imagine.
I mean, if you're just used to it, it'd probably be fine. Like if I was going to bed much earlier, I could like get up with the sun or whatever the fuck. You know?
I wish I could get up with the sun. I do. I really do. Just to have more hours
just
in my day.
Just to have more hours in the day.
But like even speaking about it just making me sleepy.
Well, you
and
have
my
a
eyes
baby,
are closing.
though, so
like as we talk.
Nothing actually. It doesn't count right now.
We were kind of up with the sun this morning.
Were you?
Yeah, she, nurses for the millionth time, and then she needs a diaper change. And then she's like looking at me, big bright eyes.
You're like, no.
I'm like, oh no. We don't get up this early, you silly little thing. And she's like, I think I'm awake. I'm like, no,
like,
you're really not.
We get up with
a farmer, Mom.
She's waking up right now. You're bad.
Anyways, I was trying to get her back to sleep, but then like you feel so bad because they're so little, and she's like all of 2 weeks old, and she's like, I'm awake. You want to talk to me? I'm like, not really. I just want to sleep, actually.
I know.
So I got up.
Oh, you're such a good mom.
Walked her around, talked to her, showed her all the things. And then Juan got up and I was like, it's your turn. He's like, well, let me make breakfast first. And I was like, no.
You can make breakfast holding it.
What do you mean make breakfast first? As if like, what does that even mean?
Has that ever been an
option?
option?
I even get to go pee first? No, I just have to get up.
You just gotta pee yourself.
Literally. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? I'm like, you can starve and make breakfast later. Anyways, he did, of course.
Yeah.
So it was fine.
What were we talking about? Rosemary. I was like, Sherry made me really tired. So her baby, sucks the energy out of everything in the room. She's a succubus.
She is a succubus.
So it's like the difference. The succubus is female, incubus is male. She's female, so she's a succubus. There's some facts for you.
Yeah, and she really does suck the energy. And I know it's her age, too, and just her sleepy little vibe.
Like, when I look at her, I was like, oh, God. Like,
I just
fall right asleep.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it makes you so tired. Why?
I don't know. No, I think it's genuinely like, you need to go to sleep with me. It makes you tired on purpose, right? It's like,
I don't need to go to sleep with her.
Well, you don't, but I should, right?
Like,
I do.
Every time I look at her, I'm like, my boobs hurt and I'm tired. Like, what's happening?
My boobs hurt and I'm tired. It's my life. It's my life right now.
She's like, I'm waking up now.
She's like, speaking of boobs hurting.
She's like, it's perfect timing. Now you guys can see her awake if you're watching from YouTube. And if you're not, you should go watch it for a second because she's awake and amazing. Look at their little lump of potatoes. Gosh. Oh, God. She looks so drunk right now. She's like, ah. She's like, I just went on a bender. It's fucking hard. Just got back from Las Vegas. What are you doing? You're a bad, bad baby.
She's choking on her own spit. We don't know.
Her little arms. She's like, I can't find them.
I know. She's like, my outfit's too big.
My outfit is huge. Anyways, so that was our first one, is rosemary. It's a must-have for the homestead. Definitely get it if you don't have it as of yet. And it's super easy to take care of, so definitely a win-win. The second one we want to talk about was moringa. It's not as, I want to say it's not heard of. Obviously, people have heard of it. It's just not as common.
Yeah, for sure.
Common herb. Okay, so it's a tree, actually. It's not a bush. It does grow in a lot of places. It likes, like more warmer climates more, but I think it can be cold hardy, but I could be lying about that last statement. I'm not positive. We like it grows here. I know doesn't get like cold, but like, it's fine. So it's a tree. It grows fucking crazy. So it can grow like several feet per year. It's like fucking like bamboo or some shit. It's just nuts to me.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Several feet.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I
know. So it can get really big, and you should prune it to keep it like manageable and like smaller, like it. And there are like dwarf varieties. You can get like a dwarf moringa, and it'll be smaller, but it still can get really large. So even the dwarf moringas, they'll get pretty tall. So you can prune it to keep it smaller. All parts of it, the bark, the seeds, the leaves, all of it is edible. The leaves are the ones that you get a lot of like the medicinal benefits, and it has a ton of like so many different vitamins in it, so many different things that are beneficial, especially if you are relying mostly on your homestead to get those vitamins. You can freeze the leaves and use them throughout the winter. It's just, I really love the moringa tree because
I need to get one. Don't you have a dwarf? Do you have a dwarf?
I have a dwarf one, yeah.
Yeah. I need to get one very badly.
I don't know. I told you like years ago. You should have gotten one by now.
I know. I forget why I didn't get one when you got yours.
I don't know why. I'm going to get you one. I was like, I'm just going to get you one. I'm going to get you one.
What about like deer resistant? Are they?
No, you need to keep them.
I mean, I doesn't bother, not because for me, but for our listeners. I don't have deer. I have dogs.
So mine's in my vegetable garden, so I don't have to worry about the deer. Mm-hmm. I don't believe they are deer resistant like the rosemary.
Not much is, and honestly, even the shit they tell you is deer resistant is.
It's not,
unless it's like if
deer are hungry,
poisonous.
they like are gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Unless like Sherry said, unless it's poisonous or like rosemary, because they really don't. Well, they will not eat the rosemary.
Rosemary is probably very. What are they yelling about that? What?
I don't know. I'm trying to ignore it. Oh, they're playing that game. They're playing.
Oh,
that game.
Okay. I'm just making sure it was something disastrous. Anyways,
Mom and Dad are out there.
Yeah, that is not. Yeah, I don't know. So,
we're fine.
Yeah,
we made it.
Like we're fine. Like, yeah, the rosemary is very, very, very. What's the word? Like pungent, I guess.
Strong, yeah.
Super strong. So I think that's why they stay away from it. Because I was trying to think, but I don't know because my alpacas are not allowed in my vegetable garden. And that's where the rosemary plant is.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, if the alpacas don't like it, then the deer will not like it either.
But. So I don't have my phone because it's right now it's getting a video of us. But so I can't look it up. Do you have your phone? If it's deer resistant or not, I can't look it up. Anyways, I don't know. I might put it in the show notes if I remember. I probably won't. But it is a really good tree to have. It's easy to care for, more or less. It does go dormant though. So that's like the one thing it won't. During the winter, you won't be able to get the leaves off of it that you do every other time because it'll go to sleep and then it'll come back. So it's not dead. So don't think like, oh, my moringa tree died. Throw that pot out like it's alive. It's okay. It's just asleep. It'll lose all of its leaves and it will look like just a stick in there. But it will. Goodness. Yeah. But it will be fine. They also have like the moringa leaves. They have like anti-cancer properties. Cool. It's crazy. Like I'm forgetting most of the benefits of this plant because there's so many. That's awesome. The list goes on and on and on.
Definitely get me one.
I know. It's just an amazing tree. Okay, what was the next one we were going to talk about?
Aloe vera.
Aloe vera. So
another great plant to have.
And most people know aloe vera, right? There are several different varieties of aloe vera, if you didn't know. They, but for the most part, they all like more or less do the same thing. There are some more ornamental varieties, and you just want like the basic like aloe vera to grow. That, I guess it's not going to grow if like it. We are trying to podcast.
I knew she was going to do that. I totally knew it. And I was like, she is about to poop her diaper big time. I can tell by her little face. She gets very like pensive. Like, here we go.
Goodness. They probably heard that.
She's like, I hope they did. Felt wonderful.
Anyway, so
you such a bad baby.
I have several aloe vera plants, and I have them. It always has like little babies, and then I'll take the babies out, and then I'll repot the little baby plants when it does have little babies, and then you can give those to friends, or you can just let them grow, or bring them in the house, or whatever you want to do. So they should probably be in a pot if you are in a climate where it gets really cold, because obviously they're not a like super cold hardy plant. They don't like the snow, so you should bring them inside.
I was gonna say I've never had a problem.
No, we won't. We
don't
have snow. It doesn't get that cold.
We don't get snow, so that's why I don't have a problem.
Yes, but so we use our aloe vera for any cuts, sunburns, any kind of like, if we're making like a facial mask or anything like that, I use my aloe plant. The sunburns is like huge, right? And like, how often does that happen? Like once a year, like your kids are gonna get fucking sunburnt because you like are like, oh fuck yeah, it's hot out now. Like we need sunscreen, and then you didn't make it the sunscreen in time, so you're like, well, my kids have a sunburn, so now we have to use the aloe vera plant. So you can cut off like huge pieces of the aloe plant, and then what we do is just cut down the sides and then strip it so you have access to the middle, so you're not like poking your, because like on the outside it has the little thorns. So, and then we have access to all of the aloe in the center.
She's like totally trying to hold her head up, and she's like, hold on, I can do it.
So I don't use aloe vera in anything. Like, I know people do ingest aloe. I don't use it for anything like that. I just use it topically for...
Yeah, ditto. I mean, I mostly use mine for, like, not that my kids get sunburned, like, at all, really.
They're Mexican?
Yeah. Well, Legend doesn't look like he's Mexican, so I guess he's the one who gets sunburned, but...
I was going to say, Legend always got sunburn on his nose.
Yeah. And so, the sunburns and even like, I've used it on like certain rashes and shit, you know?
Cuts.
Yeah, exactly. You're a bad, bad baby. Bad baby.
That's going to go right through her diaper.
She already did this earlier.
And she's like, I'm doing it again.
You're going to love this video when you're older. Yes, you are.
We're going to show this to your future spouse.
That's right. Be like, and here's when Hero pooped her diaper.
On camera.
That's right.
This is on YouTube, baby.
For all the world to see.
Anywho, so I feel like it's a plant that like, even when you get like a burn, like you burned your hand on the oven burn, it doesn't have to be a sunburn.
Yeah.
Aloe vera works really, really well.
Exactly.
And it helps. So the aloe vera helps the healing. It promotes healing. It
Lots
also,
of vitamins.
It has a ton of vitamins in it. So it does do, it's great for your skin. Has a lot of, anything. Have you ever bought any kind of lotions, like, with aloe vera? You can like literally put it in anything. So
I'm going to have to go change her. Are you good, like, podcasting solo?
I guess. I'll probably get a little bit of anxiety, so hurry up.
But she is going to go right into her diaper.
All right, just give it to Mom. Tell Mom to change it. Mom can handle it.
Can she?
How many kids has she had and grandkids? If she can't handle it by now, we tell her we're going to sell her.
We're upgrading. Just kidding, Mom. You can never upgrade.
Oh my God. Anywho, so what was my other plan I was going to talk about now that I have to do it by myself? Now we don't have any witty banter.
I know, no witty banter.
It'll just be me talking. Nobody wants that. I don't even remember what the last plant is that I wanted to talk about. We originally were going to do 5 plants, but we couldn't remember the 5th one either. This is why we need to make notes, because we're really bad at remembering things, especially when we have a newborn baby. She's very distracting. What was the 4th fucking plant? It was aloe, moringa. You guys help me out. Rosemary. Why am I drawing a blank? I feel like I'm on the spot. I'm like really nervous. I can do this. I just have to think about the plants I have outside, and then I could like remember. But okay, I remembered. I don't know why it took me so long because I have so much of it. It's lavender. So lavender is obviously it grows really easily, at least where we're at. People use it in everything. We use it when we make soap. You can use it in lotions. You can use it in anything. We make lavender oil with it. It does help, if you need to like relax, you can put it in your tea. You can eat it. My husband's actually allergic to lavender, but he's weird. But just if he like ingests it, his like tongue swells up. So anyways, we use it for... Like I said, we use it in so many different things. I make the lavender oil. So we used to have like a huge like lavender patch. It is, it is a perennial. It will stay around and it comes back every year. The bees and all of your little pollinators, they love it. So it is super good to have in your garden anyways, and it smells really good, especially when it's blooming. We cut it and use it for even to, put in the house and just to smell good. And then we'll dry it. We'll dry the lavender. I could not remember for the longest time, and I had to seriously. Sherry just came back in. I'm not just talking to myself anymore. But for the longest time, I literally had to do another clap so I could cut it. So I did, because I was I look like a fucking like a brain dead idiot. I don't know. I was just what plants do you have outside?
On second thought,
and then I was so nervous, and then it was just kept going, and I was just silent for so long. I'm gonna cut that out, nervous. Obviously.
You're just like,
It was very scary. And then you're just gone, and I was just talking, and I was well, this is.
You're just in a room.
How do people?
Nothing to be nervous about, like talking to a microphone. It's just you and the room and a microphone and a computer.
How do people podcast by themselves?
Yeah, I don't know, because I was just thinking about that actually the other day, telling someone about our podcast. I don't know, because I really don't know. It's it
would just be you talking, being all blah 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 blah.
I guess
blah,
if they had because there's obviously different kind of podcasts. This is I don't know what the fuck you call this kind, but
homesteading?
No. I mean some people write out fucking scripts. You know what I mean?
We're obviously. I just had to think of lavender for 15 minutes, so we're not those
not
people.
writing a script, people. Okay, never happening.
It's so funny. You seriously, when you came back in, I was like, oh, thank God. My chest was getting tight. I was gonna have a heart attack. It's very nerve-wracking.
What were you worried about?
I don't know. They're all judging me. I know that.
No one is actually judging you yet, because you're just talking into a phone.
Yet. To a phone.
Yet.
I'm not talking to a phone.
Well, you're talking into a microphone and then into a phone. My son is
judging me. Yeah, no, it was very scary. Anyways, it was lavender. We're talking about lavender.
Yes, there we go. Yes.
I was why couldn't I? I was literally, I was what do you have outside? I was I have a lot of plants outside. I was what did you want to talk about? And it's my
Were
brain.
you saying those things into the microphone?
No.
Oh,
this is internal dialogue.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Progress.
Well, I think. Was it? I don't know.
She's like, tell me. Oh, wait, I cut it out.
Yeah. I did another clap so I could cut a bunch out, because I was okay, this is going nowhere fast. If I don't stop this.
They're going to hate that later.
I know. I'm already hating it, but whatever.
I feel bad. I feel like you're doing way more than I do. I mean, you are doing way more. I don't just feel like that.
You just
my role is sitting in a chair speaking. And now I'm done. Shauna's like,
no. You do a lot. We can go over all the things you do off of camera, Sherry. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and be all whatever. It's fine.
Oh, if you say so.
You have to remind me not to wear a beanie next time, though, because I can't hear myself and I don't like it.
I know. When we first started, Sean's like, my headphones aren't working. I was like, well, mine are. I can hear you. I can hear me. They're working. She's like, really? And she's fucking with things. And I was like, can you not hear yourself because of your fucking beanie on your head? And she's like, no, that's not it. And she's fucking with things. She's like, oh, wait, I can hear myself a bit. Maybe it's my beanie. It's your beanie.
It's my beanie.
Why don't you just kind of scooch it up a bit?
Because then I'll look like a weirdo.
Well, then take your beanie off.
I can't. I've been wearing a beanie for too long. If I take it off, I'm going to have weird beanie hair. And people are going to be like, okay. Yeah, she can't remember lavender and she has weird beanie hair. That's not a good mix.
Weird beanie hair. It's not a thing. Is she fussy? Here, you can pass her to Ronan and she'll give her to me. Or just pass her to me.
You can come on camera. You guys can all meet our dad. You want to say hi? He's all, no. You need to do an episode
Ronan's
with us one time, Dad.
In front of the camera.
Because our love is big.
Whoa.
That is my son, Ronan.
There goes her head.
Okay, go that way.
You didn't want Grandpa holding you. That's bad.
She's like, no, I need my mom. Anyways, so it is really important to have things that are perennials, that are easy, that they come up every year, that are great for pollinators. On top of, you can also use them like any kind of plant that you know that you can get multiple things from. It's not just oh, that's pretty to look at, or oh, I can use that in fucking tea. It's just there's so many different ways that you can use all of these plants. It's always it's like a win, right?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, obviously, pretty plants just to be pretty are very cool,
Aesthetically pleasing.
Exactly. But when they're medicinal and they're alive all fucking year, like it's just great.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, lavender will like die back a little bit, and then after even several years, like we had planted a huge lavender patch, and then now it's kind of looking scraggly. Like we need to put more plants in it. They will propagate themselves, and you'll see like new little lavender bushes, if you will, because it's they do the seeds so easily. I like seriously like
she's
what
like,
the fuck?
What is this?
What is this? But they do last a while. Like we planted those right when we moved in, and we still have several of the original lavender bushes. And I literally, like how I talked about, like I don't do. Was that in this episode? Or was that the last one? I'm not like I'm gonna go.
That was the last episode. Manicure.
Yeah, manicure.
Edward Scissorhands, baby.
Thinking about him later.
He's
Johnny Depp.
So
It's just Johnny
fucking
Depp.
young in that movie. It's like unreal.
It's weird, huh? When you watch those movies.
I mean, yeah,
it's
just
so weird.
so crazy.
I know, and
Just
like
so crazy.
Winona Ryder, she's so young.
She looks like she's 12. I mean, I know she's not 12, but she's
I love
like
her in
so
Dracula.
young.
She's so pretty, so pretty. Like all those, like I want her whole wardrobe from that movie. Just like big, like Victorian dresses. I would wear those.
You would be so uncomfortable. You would not wear those.
I would wear them.
You would not.
I absolutely get me one. I'll show you. I'll wear it
With
Like,
all
I'll
the
wear it
fucking
on the
shit
podcast.
underneath too.
Yeah,
Like, do you know how much shit they wore underneath those?
I'd be all proper. I'd be like sitting straight up right now.
You don't like manicured hedges. You're not proper.
I would wear it, Sherry. I'm not saying I am proper. I'm saying that I
want to
wear
look proper, you
that
bitch.
dress. They're so. I love it.
No. They're great in pictures, but like I would. Oh my god, I am glad I was born in this era. Like, thank you very much.
Legging.
Yeah, the legging. Yes,
legging,
exactly. It's like why
2000s. How long have leggings been a thing?
Like, why have leggings not always been a thing? Like, it's magical. Leggings are magical.
Okay, because it's weird because weren't they like a thing in the 80s?
I mean, probably, but they were very, very brightly colored.
I mean, yeah, you could only get them in hot pink, but
or neon green. Those are your choices.
They were a thing. Like I remember them being a thing.
I'm going to assume hot pink or neon green not flattering as leggings, so maybe that's why you didn't see them very often.
And then everybody was like, "Well, we're burning those."
That's a terrible idea.
But then it was just jeans.
It's like, oh my god, genius black leggings. Like, who would have thought?
So I understand like jeans have obviously been like the go-to
I
pants
hate jeans
forever because they're durable, right? They like withstand the test of time. You can wear
leggings do not withstand the test of time.
Like I rip those probably on a daily basis. Like
but they're also only $10. You know what I mean? Like jeans are not just $10.
Like, I don't even know. I make my mom buy mine.
You're like, are they? I mean, I've bought leggings so long. Mom buys all my leggings.
Anytime she sees me, she's like, "Do you have a hole in your leggings?" I'm like, "Yeah, probably. Why?" She's like, and then the next time I see her, she's like, "Here's some new leggings. Thanks, Mom." Most of my
Shauna's
clothes
like, I figured out
from
how
my mother. Like I'm 40. I'm not joking. Like most of my wardrobe is from Mom.
No, me too.
Like if it's not from Mom, it's from the thrift store. Like I don't like. I'm not going shopping.
I really hate spending money on clothes is the thing.
Or even like the whole like shopping experience. Like it used to be so fun when I was younger.
Yeah, they're called kids. Yeah. Kind of puts a damper on shopping, all like, grab my Starbucks, shop around, take my time. Right.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Kids
it's
are
not
like
fun anymore.
hiding in the clothes, knocking things
River
over.
I don't have those kids anymore. I still fucking hate it. River loves shopping. She loves it. She's me when I was her age. No, I wasn't even, she's only 10. Like I didn't get it yet. I probably wasn't.
I tell my kids all the time, I'm like, I was such a little monkey still at your age. Like I was such a little weirdo.
Yeah, I was like.
Unaware, completely just an idiot. I don't know how you guys are not complete idiots. It's strange.
I don't know. Like
I think it's because we swear. Swearing.
I don't know.
Google. Yeah.
It's multi
loud family, big, large, loud family. They have
I don't
to keep
know
up.
what it is. I don't know what it is, but they
I need to take Dana shopping day.
They
I feel bad.
get it way more than like we do.
Yeah, well,
Or
yeah,
we
hands
did.
down. Hands down. Yeah.
But
exactly.
now shopping is awful. Like even when I needed to get like a new bra, which is annoying within itself, but like the last time I went to like Victoria's Secret, they're all like, "Oh, we need to like measure you." I'm like, "I swear to God, if you touch like I don't even care if you touch my boobs. Like if you just touch me in general, like I will slap you."
No, that's why I don't go to Victoria's Secret. Like all the measuring and all the like the I don't know
The upselling and like the talking.
upselling and the talking. It's like,
like,
look. Yes, you're very pretty,
You're
and
like,
I'm sure.
"Listen,
Yeah.
I just need something to hold my boobs in place while I do stuff." Okay. That's it. That's all I need. I'm not looking for anything fancy. Now I'm just ordering it online. Fuck it.
Literally. It's a great way.
You don't have to deal with people. Like, oh God, that's great too. The fact that we don't have to deal with people now, we can just order it. It's just like it's so nice. It makes things so easy. I love it.
Yeah, I do too. As do I.
Yeah.
I don't mind people. I just like the convenience though of like ordering like boop boop and then it like comes to my door. Thank you.
I know it's so
You
bad
know,
for
like-
the environment, but it's so glorious.
I know. And there's so many people who are like, oh my God, like you shop Amazon, they're a terrible company. Like, okay, I don't give a fuck. Like I just want things to come to my gate.
You're like holding your sixth baby on your hip. You're just like, I'm sorry.
Do you want to go to the store? Do you see what I have circling around me? Baby on the hip, crazy toddler. And when I say he's not a toddler, he's a kid. When I say crazy kid, like you guys have no idea. I was just thinking about it. I'm gonna like take a video and put it on our YouTube about like how fucking crazy he is. You know, like he swears and he's just such a lot of child. You know, like
He is a lot of child.
He's
a lot of child. I'm actually thinking
lots of big opinions.
I already know she's going to be like.
Yes, exactly.
She's going to be cray too. Look, she's already like hungry again. She's so bad.
She's like hyperventilates.
I know.
Like as if she hasn't eaten like
I haven't eaten
5
in,
seconds
like,
ago.
20 minutes. Anyways,
Why are you sticking your tongue out?
there are lots of other
turd.
plants that you not necessarily should have, but are beneficial, are super easy to plant. Calendula is one of them. Echinacea is another.
Oh, echinacea is a really good one. Is that a perennial? I should grow that shit.
They say it's a perennial, but I have never been able to have it as a perennial.
It dies.
It just
Dormant.
dies because they say like it just doesn't come back. I'm like, well, it's not coming back.
Not a perennial. It's dead, not dormant.
But
That's what that means.
I know that people have had echinacea plants, so I just don't know. Maybe it's just me.
It's like we hate you.
Because
Well, maybe it's
people
your
plant
zone
them.
though too. Your planting zone, and maybe it just gets a little too cold.
Maybe it does get too cold because they really don't like the colder temps. But
Well, you should probably try to. Why don't you try to plant it in a pot
and
then put it into your greenhouse?
Oh, I didn't do that, but I put it in a pot like next to my house,
Oh yeah.
to like keep it warm.
Oh well, your cats probably killed it.
Maybe.
Yeah, your cats like to lay in things next to your door.
I've put catnip is another one. Easy. Lemon balm. It's great. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Fucking catnip though. Okay. If you have cats, they will kill it. They will.
It's like
They
they're
will find
crack.
it, and But it was so funny to watch them because I had it right next to on my porch, right next to my door in a pot, obviously, and it's just sitting there on the porch. I was like, hi. But my cats like would sleep inside of the pot, like they'd curl up with
They're
it.
like, I love this plant.
I love it.
I don't know why I
It's
love
cozy,
it, but I do love it.
Yeah, they loved it. It was so cute,
It
though.
makes me feel good.
I never even like kicked them out of it because they were always just so cute, like laying there. Eventually, they did kill it though, because obviously they smothered it to death.
Cats. No wonder people like I don't know thought the cats were like sucking souls out of people, or I don't know what the fuck they used to think, but
Yeah.
Cats will like smother like my one cat, like she genuinely wants to smother my baby. And I know she's
she's
attracted
trying
to
to
the
get
heat. Yes,
warm.
of course. The whole bed is warm though. We have a gigantic bed
You
full
don't
of
need to lay
people
on the
and
baby's
dogs.
face.
You don't. The baby is not the only warm space,
Yeah.
And I literally caught her this morning, and like this is how much of a light sleeper I am, right? Holding baby in my arm, like she's like right next to me in my arm, and like Curly's on one side, and I wake up and I'm like, why am I awake? And the cat's like creeping, like literally I'm already on top of her, like legs.
Oh, no.
and like creeping up to her face. Do you want a flying lesson or like right out my fucking window?
I'm surprised you let the cats in the room with you.
So she snuck in last night. I had no idea she was even in there because no, they're not allowed in. No, I cannot.
So I was like, you're
No.
like a zero fucks given.
Yeah,
kind
zero
of
tolerance. It's a
Yeah.
zero tolerance
There's no written warning.
zone.
It's
Yeah,
just
no. Yeah, no, it's no.
Yeah.
Cookie and Frodo sleep with us in the room because they're very well behaved animals.
And they know better. They're like,
They know
you
better.
are not allowed to make a sound. when
Don't
Mom's
move
sleeping."
until Mom wakes up. I actually got up at 6 a.m. and Frodo gets up. He's like, "Oh, can I go out?" Yes, only because I'm awake.
But you may not come back in.
Yeah, no, he did not come back in. You're going out and you stay out.
Stay out. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but fucking cat, man.
What are some other ones that are good to have around? I love my lemon balm. Oh, mint, obviously. Mint is super easy to care for. There's all different kinds of flavors of the mint plant. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Like there's like a chocolate mint, an
Yeah.
orange mint,
Yeah.
like there's an orange one. There's like a grapefruit one. Like every flavored mint that you could possibly think of, they have made it a thing.
They have made
They
it.
have made it.
Chocolate mint. We had a chocolate mint plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, mint's great, and you know it's also pretty fucking hardy, and it'll just grow like wild. Like if you just like plant it in the ground and not in a pot, it'll just like boop, 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 like take off.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah,
Yes.
just it's
I wouldn't
pretty
plant it in your garden, like where
like
your
unless you
vegetable
want
garden,
mint everywhere.
unless you want it everywhere, which I guess isn't like a bad thing.
No, I always
You just
plant it
have
in
to
pots.
I always
just
feel bad
because-
pulling out plants that I'm like, I'm sorry, you can't live here.
Evicted.
Even
Get
when
the
I'm
fuck
like,
out.
even thinning things. Like, do you have a problem with that?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
It's an us thing. I don't know why, and I know if
it's because like I gave something life, and I'm
Yeah.
like I should be caring for it, not
Yeah.
ripping it out and
like
killing it.
thinning it. I'm always like, I mean, you look great. I mean,
But like
I don't want to be
there's things
thinned.
you have to. I'm very fluffy and happy. But there's
I'm
things
just
like you
like,
have to
no.
like carrots.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know, like there's just certain things that have to be thinned.
Yeah.
And like when I was thinning the carrots this last season, you know, they're all like they're so cute and like together and happy. You know, I felt like I'm like breaking up families. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But then I would like try to pull them out perfectly to where you could get the root. I'm like, I'm gonna replant you. You're gonna live here now. I'm just relocating you. You know, and I just have
You can still see your family from here.
yeah.
You're
you
good.
guys can still talk to each
You
other.
can communicate.
Yeah. We're gonna eat you later.
You first, and then you.
We can kill your whole family at the same time. Be genocide. Yeah, like what the fuck is like that's the thing though. It's like I'm gonna eat them eventually. Like why do I care so much? You know?
This is so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny.
Like it's not going like even when I baby something, even like I was saying, like, you know, like my zucchini plants that I cared for, and I was like, oh no, I planted too many zucchini plants. Like I should kill off some of these. I should just pull them out. I'm like, no, I can't. Like they're so healthy and thriving. You know, now that they're like old and like decrepit and like, you know, whatever. I'm just
You're
like,
like, no longer feel
we're
bad.
ripping you right out of the ground.
And now
Now
you're
the
ugly.
chickens shall eat you. God, that's not a metaphor. Fuck, man. You know?
It's like a cute little baby, right? You're like, protect with my life.
Yeah.
And they get old, and you're like, ew.
Old person home now. Like, it's awful. It's awful. My poor carrots. I did eat them. They were delicious.
Oh my god.
Why are carrots so good when they're fresh?
I don't
No?
know.
I'm
I
like-
need to.
Like I'm gonna care for you until you're beautiful, and orange and plump, and then we shall eat you one by one till there are none of you left.
I mean, they are only veggies. They don't have feelings. We're painting
I
them.
know.
You should write a terrifying children's book.
There'll be no gardeners for the next generation.
You're a Kiki walk.
What'd she say?
It was rather.
I don't know.
Okay.
Something on a Kiki walk.
Yeah, that's
Our
what I
kids are
meant.
getting a little bit crazy out
yeah,
there.
yeah. Too much sugar. Too late at night.
Go frost another cookie. Go
Yeah.
on.
No,
Stu Well Angel, have a chocolate bar.
they're so nasty. They're so nasty.
Okay. We love you guys so much.
Yeah. Out. Goodbye. Love.
Yeah. Bye.
Anyways, you should write a terrifying children's book. It'd be hysterical.
I don't think that
they'd all be
will-
those vegans who are like, vegetables have faces too. Those people.
Have faces?
Or feelings.
It's like, that is terrifying. They're all looking at you.
You're like, that's definitely going in my children's book.
You're just like blending the carrot. Slowly putting the carrot in the blender. I'm sorry. They're all looking at you. No. I'm sorry.
So you're full of vitamins. Okay?
I have to have you.
Oh my God.
We don't want to kill cute little fuzzy mammals. It's you or
God.
them.
So fucking funny.
Yeah. What other plants besides the ones we've mentioned? I was just kind of naming off some that are like fun to have anyways. Oh, I know we've talked about this one too, is yarrow.
Oh
I
yeah.
love them. Well, yeah, I have multiple different types of yarrow. I couldn't tell you the varieties because I don't keep track.
As you have said in the past.
Well, I want to make it known because we're not, I think they know what kind of people we are by now, but
If they're a new listener, they may not. I mean, they'll learn quickly, but
that's true. But we
Can
don't
you guys
keep
shut the
track
door,
of-
please?
Are you done?
Not
We're
yet.
almost done.
We're
We
almost
could
done,
all-
and
we
then you
could
can.
be-
I read you all these books.
Okay, hold on one
Yep.
second.
Wait.
You're holding-
No.
Okay,
Oh, we're
wait
gonna
one
let's
second.
finish up. No, we're gonna finish up and then we'll go on. Let us finish up and then we'll.
Put a demo outside.
Yeah, go read them to Ronan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronan, go let him read to you.
Okay,
Out there.
though, guys. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, Carly, out, please. Out. No,
go.
out. Go. I love you.
Sorry. We have
I love you. You're getting very tall. It's weird. Okay, goodbye.
for
Love
any
you.
of new listeners, we have a very large family, lots of kids. Sherry loves to procreate.
Like a carrot, apparently.
Those carrots, all their little carrot babies. Anyways, the yarrow is medicinal, obviously, has a ton of benefits, and it is a perennial, and it's super pretty.
Yeah.
I have a white one and I have a pink one. And those are the varieties. It's white and pink.
Colors. You get colors.
But they're good for all kinds of things. I know we've said this before, but we'll take the flowers from the yarrow and we dry them out and then we grind it up and we use it as like a blood stop. The yarrow leaves, they promote healing like crazy. Like, how some things we say, it promotes healing and like it will help eventually heal that wound. Like this will heal your wound so much faster. It actually like helps coagulate blood and stop blood. So that's why we use it as a blood stop, obviously. It also will do that internally if you have any internal bleeding, which if you have internal bleeding, you should probably go to the hospital. But, if you want to eat a yarrow leaf first or take a couple, then yeah, you should do that. But it is a good plant to have around on your homestead. It is a perennial, super easy to care for. I have one in the ground that's kind of like taking off and going wherever it wants to, and I'm letting it. And then I have one in a pot that decided it didn't like its pot anymore and is just growing in the ground and through the pot, and it said fuck you. So I was like, all right, you do you. As you wish. So yeah, what else? Is that it? I was trying to think of helpful things. Helpful plants. Besides,
Yes.
Sherry's just tired and looking at
I
her
am
baby.
just tired. Sorry.
See,
I mean,
we have
we
to do
don't-
it earlier. We have to podcast earlier. She was laughing.
laughing.
She so like, oh, you guys, see, we are funny. The baby said so.
Mallow is another great one. Like, I know that it just grows like wild around here. It's like fucking crazy. Chamomile, another one that grows wild. We don't actually plant those, but they just pop up and then they're there for.
You know what's weird is I saw like mallow, like at the nursery, like you could buy it, and I was like, why? Like,
They're
like
just
it
trying
was
to make
like-
money. People don't realize it grows wild.
like they're like mallow plant, like it was in a pot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you pick the pot up and throw on the ground and be like,
I mean,
you people trying to make money off
I just
people?
was like, are they selling mallow? Like, yeah, I was like, I can go outside of your little area right here.
I will.
Some growing.
Yeah. I mean, I'll.
What?
Remember when they were selling aloe vera at that one time?
No, it wasn't aloe vera.
No, I saw aloe vera one
Yeah, they grow. Yeah, they definitely. See, like, even my kids are like, they were selling aloe vera. Like, we have so much aloe vera plants because, like, you know, once you have one and it's just all like, I'm going to have 1,000 babies. They're like Sherry.
Yeah.
They just love to procreate.
And, well, the aloe vera, though, does not grow around here, like, indigenously.
No,
You know what I mean?
It's not like a wild.
Exactly.
Like,
so, but the mallow is like, oh my God.
The other one I saw is nettle. They were selling nettle, like stinging nettle.
Yeah. I mean, I feel really bad if whoever buys that, takes it to their property. You're like, oh, you ain't getting rid of that shit.
Well, like,
That's
why would you
taken
want
over.
to?
No, I'm just saying, like, most people probably wouldn't want it everywhere because they're not going to harvest it how we harvest it. Most people don't do that.
Well,
you
they're
know?
weird. They're the weird ones.
I would agree.
Yeah.
They're the weird ones.
Yeah. Anyway, so hopefully, if you don't have those plants already, you can start collecting them. We'll keep updating the list of now once we think of more things that are helpful around your homestead. Those are just a few. There's definitely things that we still want to add to our homesteads that we haven't thus far. Like, I want to get bamboo.
Oh yeah.
I think that'd be cool and fucking
It
fun.
grows so fast. That's what the kids they're 20, but they want to put up in back of their cabin over there.
It's just
like
cool
a privacy thing.
because it grows really fast, but then you can use like the dried bamboo for so many projects, you know,
Oh yeah.
around your place. Like, it's just, they're amazing.
Oh, did I just hit your head on the microphone?
So,
I think we did.
anywho, we're going to call it a night because Sherry's tired and I'm tired, and yeah, we're good.
I'm going to shout out to Lexi C.
Oh, good
She's
call.
one of our highest paying patrons on Porch Talk.
Our rocking chair.
Tier. And so that just means that she gets 3 episodes a month and a bunch of other shit that I'm not remembering right now. And check that out.
Yeah.
On it's a Patreon exclusive podcast, which means you can only hear the podcast if you go and pledge to one of the tiers on Patreon. Okay, the link will be in the show notes. It might sound a little bit confusing if you're not familiar with the platform Patreon, but
Your baby's head is like really far back.
she loves it.
She loves it.
She does. She really does.
Yeah.
I know
Sorry, I didn't
people
mean to cut you
always-
off.
No, it's fine. So once I'll put the link in the show notes, and once you go to it, it's pretty self-explanatory. And our lowest tier is $3 a month, and it's $10, $15, and $25. So definitely check it out if you would like. We love the support and helps us do a lot of different things. All this stuff can get expensive after a while.
And we want a cow. That's the most important thing. Sherry's skipping over that for some reason. But we want a cow. So help us get a cow, please.
I don't know if I want a cow anymore. So you're speaking for yourself.
I want a cow.
What are you doing with the baby boy cows when they're born? Are you keeping them all?
I'm going to love them.
You cannot. There's
Not
gonna be
like
too
my
many.
baby carrots.
There's going to be too many. Because you have to breed every 2 years. And what if you have a baby boy cow every time? What? He's going to be eaten? I mean,
No.
okay, that's my point.
Sherry, stop rooting. I want a cow.
I'm just saying, you should rethink it.
You
I
should
rethought it.
You should rethink it.
I did rethink it. This is me telling you to rethink it.
Rethink.
Yeah. So anyways, I suppose Shauna wants a cow. So that's, yeah.
I want a cow.
Yeah.
I want a pig. I want a horse.
And then if you haven't already, leave us a review for our kind of homesteading. Really helps us out, and we love to read them and, get in touch with you guys and, know our listeners. Like, that's really, really fun for us. And if you want to suggest an episode topic, reach out through Facebook or Instagram, or you can email us directly at ourkindofhomesteading@gmail.com.
Yeah. Other than that, I know some of you have posted comments and questions and stuff like that through YouTube, and Sherry's going to get back to you. She just hasn't done that yet because she's a slacker and just had a baby, but she will.
I did it for...
Yeah, you didn't do it for the last one.
No, I
checked.
did not.
See?
I did not.
You're
But
all
I
like-
will get to you. I'm sorry. I know. I have.
I know. She's all like, I just had a baby. It's going to be her excuse for like months now until she's pregnant again.
You're so full of shit.
Just joking. Yeah, you were just like, you do way more than me. I was like, why aren't you answering people's questions? I can't possibly. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for stopping by and for listening, and we will talk to you all next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.